I don't think that's true. I can't tell you who it's. I think there's a George Lindsay. It's not. It's not after the.
If it's not John V, then it's not the mayor. If it's George, then. But
I'm pretty sure.
anyway, the the A is missing from whichever Lindsay it is.
Because the school was there before he was.
I don't think anybody liked him. I couldn't imagine naming a school after him. What can I tell you? I lived through that snowstorm. It was horrible.
He died a very poor man. Leave him alone. Let him rest in peace.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's the first item on the agenda. And the second. The district needs statement. Anybody have any changes?
What they do with the district needs statement now, it's folded into your budget priorities. So we have narrative for all of this, and that's what goes into the document.
Okay.
If there's anything that people feel should be addressed, additionally, I'll just take the notes.
I don't have any.
I think in the budget is an item for repairing sidewalks in Williams Plaza houses and also about a playground.
That's an old item. Nothing's been done?
It's for years. Nothing was done. And right now, a new management is coming in, like the day-to-day operation will be run by new management, our development. And I request from him, he should redo the sidewalk and the playground. I think we got to agreement he's gonna do it. I wanna finalize it. And probably I'm gonna write up a letter, you should remove it from the capital budget. If he is agreeing to, if he gonna do if he is willing to replace the sidewalks and we have the playground.
Okay, but you don't want to remove it yet. I mean, it's been there for at least 3-4 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, probably more.
Maybe more, yeah.
Okay, so it's not a rush. It's not a rush. I can do it anytime you say. I will have a meeting with him. I'm gonna write you an official letter because I think this is the items what I request, and we'll remove it.
Did you request it as a tenant?
I'm the president from this development. The elected TA president, association president.
So you wrote the request as in your capacity as president of the association, right?
Hello, I was not thinking somebody was calling in. I lost you for a minute.
I'm saying you made the request in your capacity as president of the association, not from the board.
Maybe both. Probably both. Both. I use all my tools.
Well, you can't really do that, but okay. Okay. Any other comment?
Well, is there any reason why we would remove it from the list now?
No, leave it. I would like to confirm. I'll just give you a comment. Leave it. I would like to confirm to make sure they're gonna do the job. If yes, I will notify you so we can take it off. I have a other comment. Is a small triangle of Williamsburg Street between Bedford and Lee Avenue. Is on the pavement on that small triangle is not good. A lot of people is falling down. Probably somebody was just putting like cement without straightening it out. People is falling down every single day.
You talking about where the booth is?
No, not there. Williamsburg Street. I don't know west or east. It's next to Williamsburg Street, Rodney. Like Keep Street is getting like a right into Bedford, close to Bedford Avenue. More to the side from the Williamsburg Bridge.
And you want to include that in the budget request?
No, I would like to see if we can add that a small sidewalk to redo it is a hazard.
You said a lot of people are falling down there.
Yes.
Okay, can you get address something or location?
I just looked up the streets. Is this where you're mentioning? Williamsburg Street and Rodney?
Yeah, yes. You have a picture on it? Who's looking them up? Let me see.
Tion.
Yeah,
is
I
looking
just
at it.
I put it into the chat.
Let me see because chat. Let me see. Oh, second.
Says Williamsburg Street East.
Yes, let me try to get a live picture. Okay, this is between. Oh, this is Marcy. No. Is the other Williamsburg? Is Williamsburg probably Street Keep? This is the other side of the highway. The other side of the highway, close to Bedford Avenue.
Oh, okay, that triangle. I see it right next to Klein's culture.
Restaurant. Yeah.
I think we would.
You want to put it on so we can look on it together and see the condition, and also lighting. If it's possible, it's dark and people's falling down by nighttime, especially right now in the winter in the early morning.
Is that the little triangle between Keep and
Yeah,
Williamsburg
Keep.
Street West? It's
Yeah.
a small triangle.
Yes. Let me. I try to go. I want to try. Can somebody send a new link? Okay, it's probably here. Let me see. Submit. Shoot, David Schwartz. Let me see. Who has a triangle?
I have it. Let's see.
Yeah, flight code to take out. After that block is the other small one. You see it goes like a V. You can go to Keep Street right, and Williamsburg Street is west. You stay straight.
Okay.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That triangle is not like it's like a cement truck was probably cleaning the truck, pouring a lot of extra cement. It's not straight. People, that triangle, a lot of people fall down, break the feet, the hands, like a lot of injuries from that triangle.
Okay.
Can we put on a Google map so we can see? Let me see if it's possible. We can see it like live stream, so we can see it. If it's possible.
I hate to tell you, I don't know how to do that.
Let's see.
Well, I don't think anybody has any objections to putting it in as long as you get us the.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Is it
people are
full?
falling down and hurting themselves, and it doesn't sound like a huge project, so
No, it's a small. It's very small. But the point is, what I want to put it on, I want to recognize how to classify what address or the first triangle. I want to make sure when you put it on, we should put it the right. You should classify it right, so the DOT who is going to take care from it should know what.
yeah.
It looks like there's just like no name of the street that is like right between Keep and Williamsburg, north of, to the east of Bedford Avenue. I don't know what to call that, but.
So the question is, that's what I want to bring up Google Maps, if somebody can assist with that, so we can see the address from that Keep Street in the front of the triangle, or we should maybe back from Klein's restaurant triangle. Is the other one a small one? It's very small.
I don't have host privileges, so I can't share my screen.
Who was sending out that link?
I shared the first link. I can try to send this. Yeah, I'll just share this one. Hold on.
Where do you share it?
I'm putting it in the chat. I just sent another link in the chat. I can put it somewhere else if need be.
We got it. So I want to try to see if there's an option to get it live. Oh, let me see. Restaurant, gas, grocery. If we want to see it live, how we can? Let me see.
Well, so why don't you just send,
Is it, I see a sort of, there's a little triangle, which is by Keep Street. There are two, there's a thing by Klein's Kosher Takeout,
Yeah,
and then,
the small one.
and then
Really
there's a tiny triangle there.
Yeah. So what's happened? People's coming straight from Williamsburg Street by the right side from the restaurant. They're walking to the small triangle to go across to Keep Street, and that's the place where a lot of people have the issue.
All right.
I don't have a live picture. I see. Oh, maybe I should press this. Traffic, bicycle, 3D. No. Okay.
well, we'll figure out how to identify it.
Okay, no problem.
And we'll put it, as long as nobody has any objections. To
No
putting it
objection.
now. Marie, is there anything else we have to add in? Jerry, anything you know of? I think
Yes.
Well, Dell, is there any work being done on the tennis courts, or we keep that in, right?
yes.
Okay. The handball courts, okay.
So let me ask you a question. I remember we was at the meeting talking about the DOT by Williamsburg, by Marcy Avenue, that cluster with a lot of traffic is going. They're gonna open it, and they're gonna redesign about the situation with the traffic. So you think we have to put in the budget money for that, or we have any status of that?
You're talking about with the exit?
Not the exit, not that. It's Marcy Avenue, Division, corner Marcy, corner Williamsburg Street. That triangle, a lot of cars is going next to the highway Williamsburg West.
And what are you requesting?
I think the DOT was supposed to open a lane for a turn. Maybe we have to put money in the budget for it. I don't know. This was the talk like 2 years ago, and no updates was done.
Wouldn't that be the transportation committee?
Yeah, yes, we have that with transportation, but
I think DOT said they were doing a study on there, and we asked them to expedite the study for that street and all the streets are adjacent to it.
Before the exit.
I have other requests if it's possible to add some lighting by Broadway and Marcy between Broadway and Division Avenue. A lot of people, especially right now, is coming home from work, and outside is really dark, and I think extra lighting will help. You have hangouts, people getting robbed next to the subway because it's dark. We can do something with lighting.
On the specific corner of Broadway and Marcy?
Yeah, by the Marcy Avenue station stop, by the Marcy Avenue where you have the JMZ Z train. A lot of people from the community walking from Division Avenue to the Marcy Avenue station.
I think again that would be a transportation item. You want the lighting by the exit from that station? That would be a transportation committee item.
It's not only by the exit from that, because the exit from Broadway. I'm talking the half a block before. We should put in more lighting.
Are you talking about underneath the elevated line?
No, next to the elevator, but the back from the elevator.
Not the elevator. Underneath the above ground structure where the trains run. What streets? Between what streets?
On Marcy Avenue between Broadway and Division Avenue. It should be a light like backfits, but when I walk into the elevator, it should be lighting on the street. It's very dark. There's no lighting over there.
All right, Marie, that's just a request that we submit to DOT. So as long as you
Okay.
have the parameters down, we'll put the request in tomorrow.
Okay.
That doesn't need capital funding.
So you know what? I would like to talk to you before you put in the request because we have another DOT issue that we should we request no standing signs by that station because we have a fire hydrant and always delivery people is parking because there's just no parking. And when we have a fire, something happen, we have an issue. And also the blocking a driveway from a park and night development parking.
Again, that would be
As a DOT, let's address two issues in the same location.
okay. That wouldn't be a capital budget item. Okay.
I know.
Again, Jerry, can that go in the same letter?
Well, I wouldn't commingle the request. We'll send in whatever service request you want, but the one for lighting is independent of what he's talking about now for the additional signage.
There is
But-
signage there now. There's definitely signage on Marcy Avenue, but off Broadway.
No, is signing of a no parking next to between the elevator and the parking space on Woodlands Plaza houses. But the problem is no parking anytime, not, so we want, it should be no standing, so it's always clear. When people is going out from the parking lot, they have a clear vision and nobody's blocking the fire hydrant in the parking exit in and out entrance.
That would be a request, though. That, again, that wouldn't be a capital budget item.
That's correct.
If you're asking for the board request for it, that's a separate issue. And I think I'm pretty sure there's signs there already.
It's a sign of no parking anytime. We want to replace it for no standing anytime.
Okay. Again, I would just request, not a budget.
Okay, can request. That's what I was saying. If she's writing for DOT, I want to talk to her before. Let's accomplish 2-3 things in the same letter or email. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you want to move on to the expense budget, or you finished with the capital?
I think so, yes.
Okay.
Did you send the expense part in? All right, I'm trying to, I can't open the attachments. There it is. The attachment just had the capital budget priorities, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's what you just went through.
Right. The only thing we'll do is change it. Okay. What do you have on the expense?
From adopted from last year, it starts with increased funding for community boards. And that should be page 3 and 4. The capital budget was page 1 and 2. That was in the attachment.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's page 5. You highlighted a couple of the items. Do you want to put anything in here about the COVID? Would that be appropriate for here?
Like what?
Like what? Hold on, I just lost it. I'm sorry. Maybe an additional testing area, testing site.
Do we need that?
No, yes, no. The things you highlighted, like number 20, would that be coming out? Is there a reason you highlighted it? Oh, no, no. I'm sorry. Fine, that was me. I don't have any to it. Dell,
Nope,
Any-
nothing.
Joel, anything? Tian?
It seems all right for me.
Okay. We'll leave it as is.
So you're adding only in the in the capital budget.
Have a budget, right?
Okay.
Nothing for the expense.
We have also the budgets from the NYPD and the FDNY over here.
I'm sorry, say it again.
We have the budget from the NYPD and the FDNY also, the request what they need.
No.
It's separate, right?
Yes. We usually meet with them. I don't know how Marie, we're gonna have a virtual meeting with them this year?
That was held over at the borough consultations.
But
They
they're not
they met as one entity.
So we're not having anything this year with the police department, the fire department, meeting locally, virtually.
There's nothing. No, that's the meetings were at the borough hall.
Okay, so it stays as is.
So you have documents like what they request.
There's material that we received
wasn't-
that I could forward to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Any? Anybody? Marie? Jerry? That's it. So we're just adding one thing and leaving the expense part alone. As is.
Okay.
Okay. Does everybody agree with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I guess that's it.
And I guess the only other thing was that we were just removing those two items, the elevator and the library bridge, since those have been completed.
Those were completed.
Right. Those are the only changes we're making.
Correct.
Okay. I think that's it.
Thank you. We're done.
If there's nothing else,
Do
we
you wa-
adjourn.
Do you want to make a motion and carry it
sorry.
that way?
That we did. I'll make a motion to approve the changes as noted.
I second. Sorry.
I second. Two people second. Okay.
It's okay.
Everyone in favor?
Yes.
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 Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Yep. Take care.
Good night, everyone. Be safe.
Good night. You too.
Bye.
Keith? Oh, he's gone.
Yes. Yes.
I wanted to say, I don't know if you heard me before, congratulations for you win the election. You know what I'm talking.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know,
I
was sponsoring the ballots for you. You know that.
And I heard, I saw your vote. Thank you very much.
Wait, Stephen, did you run for
No.
something?
What?
What? Did you run for something?
No. Just one of the local synagogues. I'm now the treasurer.
Ah.
This is the other gross. It's two grosses.
I know that. That's my new committee.
All right. You're staying with us though, right?
Sure. He just keeps a double committee, other committee on. He's so
Okay.
favorite and
Keeps on
fantastic.
growing.
Smart.
Okay. That's good.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.